God's gonna trouble the water. Wade in the water. Wade in the water, children. Wade in the water. God's gonna trouble the water.
See that hand all dressed in white.
God's gonna trouble the water.
The little one's life is alive.
God's gonna trouble the water. Wade in the water. Wade in the water, children. Wade in the water. God's gonna trouble the water.
It's getting late. Tonight we escape. What do you mean escape? We're going to find a safe house. No, Harry Fitzgerald. Master's going to see us. We can't go. I'll kill your dad before I let Master get you. Come on.
Go.
African myths serve not only as stories, but as vessels of cultural identity, wisdom, and moral guidance. Across the plains, deserts, and forests of Africa, legends have risen as leaders, thinkers, and warriors whose impacts echo through time. Their stories, diverse as the continent itself, offer insights into bravery, wisdom, and resilience, forming a cornerstone of Africa's historical narrative. These legends from every corner of the continent have not just shaped African history, they've inspired countless individuals to pursue greatness. From W.E. Du Bois, a prominent historian civil rights activist, Nelson Mandela, the first president of South Africa, Thurgood Marshall, who became the first justice on the Supreme Courts. Then there was a female and African American woman. Some may have known her to be a poet, a singer, a writer, and a civil rights activist, while others may know her to be strong, fierce, bold, powerful, and compassionate.
Black woman, a female human being of African descent, subject of extreme abuse and oppression, based upon inaccurate or faulty racist perception of inferiority by the oppressor, a mother of civilization, one from whom all life comes forth, one whom subscribes and practices thoughts and deeds which promote unity among people of color, a wife, a mother, a sister, a leader, a teacher, intelligent, beautiful, compassionate, timeless, tireless, a queen we are.
Hi, I'm Maya Angelo, and I'll tell you everything about my life. I was born April 4th, 1928 in St. Louis, Missouri. I'm a dancer, singer, poet, actress, and a civil rights activist. I published 7 autobiographies, 3 books of essays, and several books of poetry. I also wrote many songs too. I was in movies such as Poetic Justice, Medea's Family Reunion, and Roots. I had one child, Guy Johnson, who was born September 8, 1945, and who died February 16, 2022. In 1969, I published one of my famous poems, I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings. A few fun facts about me is I speak 6 languages and I received 3 Grammys. Another fun fact is one of my favorite poems is by Maya Angelou is called Still I Rise.
You may write me down in history with your bitter words, but still like the dust I rise, just like the moon and just like the stars, still I rise. Do you want to see me broke, with my head hung low, like tears flowing like a river? Still like the earth I rise. You may shoot me with your words. You may cut me with your eyes. You may hurt me with your hatefulness. But still like the air I rise. Up from the past that's rooted in pain. I'm the black ocean, leaping high and wide. I said wailing and sailing, I bring in the tide. I bring in the gifts that my ancestors gave me. I am the dream. I am the hope. I am somebody. I am somebody.
We would like to showcase some of the African America's most prestigious inventors of all time.
Hello, my name is Frederick Lucas, and I am a civil rights leader from the 1800s. I fought for an end to slavery. Here are some of the remarkable things that I have done. I inspired others to read my books, including my autobiography about my former time as a slave. I was an advisor for 2 presidents, Abraham Lincoln and Andrew Johnson. My wife and I freed 400 slaves on the Underground Railroad. I died in 1895, but people still honor me as a hero till this day.
Hello, my name is Madam C.J. Walker, and I will be telling you my story. But first, when you think about my name, do you think of just a woman who made black hair products? Well, there's more to that story. I was an American entrepreneur, political and social activist. I am the first female self-made millionaire in America in the Genesis Book of World Records. I made my fortune by developing and marketing a line of cosmetics and hair products for black women through my own manufacturing company. I made donations to numerous of organizations, such as the NAACP. My home in Ivanton, Indiana served as a social gathering place African American community. At the time of my death, I was considered the wealthiest African American businesswoman.
Hello everyone, my name is George Washington Carver, and I was born into slavery in 1864, but I became the most well-known African agriculture scientist and inventor. I created 325 uses for peanut, 108 applications for sweet potatoes, and 75 products made from pecans. Some of the products I created are chili sauce, meat tinder, shaving cream, and peanut butter. I improved the economic status of African Americans through my agriculture research and teaching. I am the first African American to have a national monument created in his honor. The George Washington Carver National Monument stands in Diamond, Missouri.
All about light bulbs. A lot of people know about the light bulb. The light bulb was created by Louis Lassmore. It represents a good idea. The light bulb is a symbol for an idea because it represents the act of illumination. The term bright is most often used to describe a great idea, further linking the light bulb to the concept of a glowing shot. Why is the light bulb a great invention? The light bulb is a great invention because it helped to establish order after sundown, extended the workday well into the night, and allowed us to navigate and travel safely in the dark. Without the light bulb, there would be no nightlife. Lewis created the light bulb for a more durable carbon filament for light bulbs, making them more affordable and practical. The inspiration of the light bulb was along a journey. Edison became inspired by talks with fellow scientists. He said that he would create a safe and expensive electric light. The light would replace the very dangerous kerosene and gas lamps that lit most homes and offices.
1797 in Massachusetts farmland, Levi Dickinson had the idea to attach a bundle of grass to a stick and share his idea with the neighbors. He used real corn to make rooms for his wife and neighbors. His invention began to take over houses all over America.
Camren invented the first smart home security system, which includes closed-circuit television system. She filmed painting in 1966 and was awarded in 1969. Mary Van Brown's education was entirely in nursing. After graduating college, she worked equally hours as a nurse, which made it difficult to see her husband as he worked equally hours as an electrician. 3 interesting facts about Mary Van Brown. She and her husband developed the first modern home security system. Her birthday was on October 30th, 1922, and her age is 43 years old. She died on February 2nd, 1999, and she was 76 years old when she died.
I was a teenager until I joined the Army. I used my skills as a mechanic to repair vehicles and all kinds of electronics like telephones, telegraphs, and x-rays. I'm best known for inventing the first practical mobile refrigeration system for trucks. This invention revolutionized the transportation of foods and other perishables in America. It also made the frozen aisle at the grocery store possible. Some fun facts about me is that I built my own race car and is well known in the Great Lakes region. I also built a snow machine out of old airplane parts and skis to get around in the winter. I also invented a sound system for movie projectors. I am a great American hero that is just one of the many great Black inventors of our past.
Good evening, everyone. Hi, my name is Garrett Morgan, and I'll be sharing a couple of my two inventions that I made. First thing first, we're going to start off with the facts. I invented the 3-position traffic signals, and I also invented an early gas mask in the traffic light. Creating items, and I also created these items that made lives of other common people more convenient. I also lost some of my vision and developed glaucoma.
My feet hurt and I've been walking all day.
Whoa, it's pretty crowded on this bus. I don't think you're supposed to be sitting up here. Now, it may not look like it to the audience, but I'm white. And let's just say people like you usually sit back there. Can I please have a seat?
No.
No. No. Oh my. You have some audacity. Please get out of this seat.
No.
I'm calling the cops.
You have to get out of the seat and go to the back of the bus, ma'am.
No, I refuse to get that. I have the right to sit here.
Again, can you please go to the back of the bus?
No.
May you please go to the back of the bus? Go to the back of the bus, please.
No.
Okay, where you going to jail?
It was December 1st, 1955, when Rosa Parks, later known as the mother of the Civil Rights Movement, a seamstress active in the local NAACP, she was arrested by police in Montgomery, Alabama after refusing to give up her seat on the bus to a white man. The president of the NAACP, Edgar Nixon, bailed Rosa Parks out of jail after one day. Edgar paid $14 to bail Miss Parks out of jail. The incident sparked the Montgomery bus boycott, which was led by the young Reverend Martin Luther King Jr. It brought a renewed urgency to the civil rights struggle. The boycott lasted 381 days, just a little over a year, as African Americans refused to ride any bus during the boycott. Rosa later stated, "Many people cannot relate to the feelings of frustration that we, as Black people, felt in the 1950s. But because we went along with it, it did not mean that we would let it go on forever. It was a long time coming. But finally, as a group, united we stood, and together we persevered. Let my people go. Let my people go. Let my people go.
Your bell
Happy to share my I Have a Dream speech with you today. I'm happy to join with you today in what will go down in history as the greatest demonstration for freedom in the history of our nation. 50 years ago, a great American in whose symbolic shadow we stand today signed the Emancipation Proclamation. This momentous decree came as a great beacon of hope to millions of slaves who had been seared in the flames of withering injustice. It came as a joyous daybreak to end the long night of their captivity. But 100 years later, the colored American is still not free. 100 years later, the life of the colored American is still sadly crippled by the manacle of segregation and the chains of discrimination. 100 years later, the colored American lives on a lonely island of poverty in the midst of a vast ocean of material prosperity. 100 years later, the colored American is still languishing in the corners of American society and finds itself in exile in his own land. So we have come here today to dramatize a shameful condition. In a sense, we have come to our nation's capital to cash a check. When the architects of our great republic wrote the magnificent words of the Constitution and the Declaration of Independence, they were signing a promissory note to which every American was to fall here. This note was a promise that all men, yes, black men as well as white men, would be guaranteed the inalienable rights of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up and live out the true meaning of its creed. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal. I have a dream that one day out in the red hills of Georgia, the sons of former slaves and the sons of former slave owners will be able to sit down together at the table of brotherhood. I have a dream that my 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by their character. I have a dream today, I have a dream today. When we let freedom ring, when we let freedom ring, when we let it ring from every tenement and every hamlet, from every state and every city, we will be able to speed up that day when all of God's children, black men and white men, Jews and Gentiles, Protestants and Catholics, will be able to join hands and sing in the words of the old spiritual. Free at last, free at last. Thank God Almighty, we are free at last.
Malcolm X was an African-American revolutionary Muslim minister and human rights activist who was a prominent figure during the civil rights movement until his unfortunate assassination in 1960. I feel that his poem, Love Sees No Color, is about the feelings that he has
perfect child. I am just me. I'm sorry my grades aren't always perfect. I'm sorry my room isn't always clean. Why can't you love me for me? I mean, I'm me. Encourage me, hug me, tell me you love me, but most of all, just let me be me. Let me smile, let me cry, let me walk, let me run, let me sing, let me talk. Just let me be me. Let me help you. Let me help others. Let me be me by loving my brothers and my sisters. I am who I say I am. I'm special, I'm kind, I'm bold, I'm genuine. I know this. I've been told I am that rare piece of gold. So please, let me be me. Do not change that I am. Accept me for me, the way God created who I am. I'm not you, and you're not me. Ask me why. Ask me. I'm happy, I'm true, I'm loyal, even when I am blue. I am important to me. Today, tomorrow, forever. Let me be me. Just ask me why. I love me some me. Arthur, written by Sandra Anderson. And this concludes our Black History program. Everybody do that.
And her and all of the students for working hard.
Thank you guys. Thank you for all your support. For always, just being there for us when we need you on Brightwell, phone calls, text messages. Just want to say thank you. We do truly enjoy working with each and every one of the children and everything. And actually, I mean, we couldn't do it if they wasn't here and if you guys weren't here. So I do truly appreciate you. If anyone have any pictures or videos, please don't hesitate to send them to me or send them to Brightwell so we can share them with Mr. Charles.